So our blackjack needs to be repaired and refit. Let's take a look at this, actually, it's this Centurion. What are you? You're a 50-ton mech. That's pretty heavy. Let's see what we can do to you. So if we go in here to refit you, what are you capable of? So you can have either a projectile. So you get one projectile and a support weapon, which is either like a machine gun, a small laser, a machine gun, or a flamer. Okay. You get 3 missiles in your left torso. 2 laser weapons in your... You got anything in your... This mech is not good, though. It's got 1 ballistic weapon. Huh. She is a 55-tonner. We could make that ballistic weapon an AC-10. Do we have a bigger autocannon? Hold on a second. Let's see what we can do with this thing. So, filter and show me only... AC-10 is the biggest autocannon we got. So if we throw that in there, it's only a ton. Give it... I don't want to give it a whole ton of ammo. That's... Do I have... Can I not give it a half a ton of ammo? How many shots is this? 8 rounds may feed multiple weapons. Well, if we're going to put a ton of ammo in, I'd rather put that in our center torso. Let's get rid of this medium laser for now. Although a center torso critical could take out our ammo, but there's a lot... You know what? Fuck it. Let's put it in the head. If we take a critical to the head, we're dead anyway, so let's... There's no reason to not... Well, that's definitely going to kill the pilot, though. If this were not a campaign game, if we were playing tabletop and this were not a campaign game and I was building a mech, like if I didn't care about the longevity of my pilots, I would definitely put this ammo in the head. It's the hardest location to hit. When you critical the head, most often you're going to critical like a cockpit piece. You're very unlikely to critical ammo. But you know what? Fuck it. I actually am going to put the ammo in the head. My pilots like to live dangerously, sitting on top of a pile of highly explosive ammo. So we can get 3 missiles in here. Can we make those like SRMs? How many SRMs do we have, I guess, is the better question. So we got a LRM-10, we have 1 SRM-6, that's it. I don't want to put like 2s in there. Do I have to have more than 1 of these. Okay, I was going to say. He's going to make a lot of heat, but that would be a vast amount of firepower right there. That's a lot of firepower. Like a lot. An AC-10 for long-range engagements. We got SRM-6s here. For when we get in close. I like that. You know what? Give me a support weapon here also. Put a small laser in this. Just for a little extra short-range punch if we get very close. And then we can put 2 lasers in our torso. We're going to need some bonus heat sinks for damn sure, because we got a lot of heat here. We're going to make this thing a knife fighter. Somebody who comes up close. We also got to put ammo in this, too. We have a ton of medium. You know what? Give me 2 medium lasers in the torso. This thing is going to melt itself the first time it fires, though. We need some SRM ammo. We might as well put it in here. Okay, how much SRM ammo? How much do you, how many rounds are you? At least 1 bin required. Ammo bins will explode. Yeah, I know how they work. SRM ammo bins contain 100 rounds and may feed multiple weapons. So we shoot 6 at a time. That's like 5 shots of everything. That's enough SRM ammo, actually, because we won't have the heat capacity to fire that often. Now we got to get some heat sinks on this bad boy. It has no jump jets. I'm okay with this bad boy not having jumps at all. Give me more heat sinks. That's as many heat sinks as I've got? Wow, okay. I actually need more heat sinks. Can we buy some heat sinks? We could max out its armor, but I really want to get some more heat sinks on this thing. I like this okay, we got to get more heat sinks. Cancel. Otherwise, we have to pay for changes and then change it again. Let's go to the shop and see if we can maybe just buy some heat sinks cheap. Let's go to the store. I'd like to put at least 2 more heat sinks in that bad boy. Give me equipment. How many heat sinks do you have? I can only buy 1.
New equipment available.
All right, I'm going to buy 2 heat sinks. You have to put the autocannon in the right arm itself. As of now, you just have ammo there from what I can see. Our ammo was in the head, actually, chat. Go back to the mech bay. We're going to make this Centurion. Yeah, we're going to get him good. So let's refit this. You do have hard points, chat. The only place we can put a projectile weapon is in the right arm. This is the only place we can literally store it. We aren't allowed to put it anywhere else. Oh, I guess you don't. So if it has a hard point, you can put it wherever you want, huh? That doesn't make any sense. Mech has unused tonnage. Mech is carrying ammo that it cannot use. Oh, ammo I can put... Never mind. So show me just projectile weapons, please. Stop being ammo and be the actual autocannon. What happened to our autocannon? Do we not have an AC-10? We don't have an AC-10, though. Yeah, see, okay, I'm an idiot. So we're going to have to use an AC-5 until we can upgrade it. That sucks. All right, ammo goes in the head. Keep that medium laser. You're right, I thought we had an autocannon 10, but actually what we did is we stuck an autocannon 10 in there. We stuck autocannon ammo in the right arm. Give me more medium lasers. Well, that does lower our tonnage a little bit. Mostly, I just want SRM6s, though. That's all I care about. Give me all of the SRMs. And the SRM ammo, we're going to go through pretty quick. And that's a good thing, because we want to get rid of it. We could put the ammo in our arm, but I'd rather put it in our center torso. Let's throw a support laser on here. I want support weapons, though. Yeah. Give me that small laser. And then it's just heat sinks. I mean, we did just pay 66,000 C-bills for a couple freaking heat sinks over here. I want them installed. So we're packing... oh, we're actually way over our weight, too. Dramatically over. So we got to lose some weight. How much? The heat sink's only a ton. No clue what this game is. We're actually trying to build a mech that doesn't suck, and it looks like we're gonna have to get rid of... We don't have enough weight. We could ditch all of these heat sinks, and then we'll have terrible armor, no heat efficiency, but we will be able to absolutely destroy anything we get close to. 3 SRM6s is an unbelievable salvo. We're still a half a ton over. We could dump the small laser. Honestly, what we'd be better off to do is dump one of those medium lasers and just add an extra half a ton of armor. At close range, this thing is gonna absolutely shred. It will probably overheat while doing it. How much heat does an SRM6 make? 14. That's a lot. This thing has almost no long-range punch whatsoever. Do I want to keep... You know what? Let's get rid of the small laser and add a ton of armor. We do not have great weapons on this bad boy. We got an AC-5 and a medium laser, but if we get close, we're gonna wreck you. Confirm it. Refit this bad boy. I like it. This is going to cost us $4,700. It takes 34 days for this refit. Holy shit.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Yeah. So we actually don't have enough. You know what? Stop work. No, I actually just want to reprioritize this, though. Like, we need to repair some stuff first. And I think tasks get finished in order. Can we change the order around? I want to manage my... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we... Oh, that's what I wanted as a way to prioritize these. Because I want the blackjack done before anything else happens. Anything that's broken needs to be repaired. Repairs come first. We need functional mechs. We'll repair everything, then we'll worry about getting our Centurion online. So, Vindicator, you go up. Actually, do the Shadowhawk first, because it's our heaviest mech. Then fix the Vindicator, because I like it better. Then repair the Blackjack. Then refit that Centurion. That's beautiful. Pete seems to quite like BattleTech, but it also goes great with Miracle Whip. This is like playing tabletop BattleTech against an AI, though. It's really good. So in storage. Oh, this is just telling us what we have parts for. Got it. So this whole mech we have in storage. We have half of a Locust 1S. And we've got assorted parts of a bunch of other mechs. This is going to show us all of our various components. What we need is more weapons and armor, though. Like to start getting my mechs outfit with stuff that I like giving them good builds. Because right now we're running like a half a dozen trash builds, and I'd really rather just have like one or two really good ones. Let's take a look at old Pete here. I've got 1600 EXP, and I don't have a specialty yet. I do have a specialty. I have piloting, which is great. I kind of want to pick up tactics. Get a -1 indirect fire penalty, minus 45 meters to our minimum range, which is excellent. Put some hats on those mechs. I think that will improve performance. Well, if only there was a Genji hat we could have. I'd really like to get gunnery 4, though. Like, I'm a bad shot. This gives us a bonus 10%. That's more important than picking up our second specialty, although I would like to have sensor lock. Yeah, do that.
Mech warrior training complete.
We'll pick up sensor lock soon enough. Behemoth. So your specialty is guts, which gives you bulwark. You get huge damage reduction when you remain stationary. What does this give you? An extra point of health, plus 15 overheat threshold, and a -1 recoil penalty. That's a lot of EXP, but we can't afford it. And then we could give you a point of tactics, which actually gives you nothing, but getting... Yeah, do that.
Training confirmed, Commander.
That lets Behemoth really stack up powerful. Like, her shots when she stands still and unloads is going to be huge. I'm loving this game. Sorry so far. I'm really, really enjoying it as well.
Yes, Commander.
Decker, we don't take on missions because he sucks. I just wish I could change their names, though. That's all I want. I just want to be able to change people's names. That's the one thing the game definitely needs. What do you get here? We won't know because you don't have enough EXP. We could pick up a specialty for you. Piloting would not be fantastic because you're a gunner. Bulwark is okay. Tactics, you know, getting rid of the penalty for indirect fire might not be too bad. We could go gunnery and tactics on glitch. It also lowers her minimum range, and she is piloting a mech that has a PPC, which does have a minimum. You know what? Yeah, do that. Name change is something they can add easily later with developers or mods. Yeah, it seems like a serious oversight that they didn't just put that in the base game. I'm sure you could probably name your pilots if you're playing skirmishes, but they should let you name your guys. Nothing helps you up your immersion like just being able to name your own team. That's all. It costs next to nothing to do from a development standpoint, and it gives you so much extra. It's like it really pulls people in. It's a tiny thing, but it's a big tiny thing. Does that make sense? Big tiny thing is actually an oxymoron, Pete. Yeah, but you guys know what I'm saying. We could also give you guts, because Medusa is a guy who also sort of pilots one of our big mechs. What is this ability? Ace Pilot. Can move after shooting if they have not moved yet. Or breaching shot. Attacks with a single weapon, ignore cover, and guarded. That doesn't seem that good, though. I really like the idea of being able to shoot, then move. You can walk up and fire and walk away on your next turn. That seems super good. What does Guts give you? Juggernaut. Successful melee attacks knocks your target back 1 initiative phase. That's fantastic, actually. What's the big bonus on tactics? Mechs piloted by this mech warrior gain +1 initiative and remove 1 bar of stability damage when reserving. That's also pretty good. +1 initiative can make a big mech fast. Not speed-wise, but as in turns to act. Because in this game, they don't do staggered initiative like they do on tabletop, where you just pick what mech you want to move. In this one, smaller mechs, lighter mechs tend to go first, which is actually a pretty good way to do it. That might be an improvement on the mechanics of the actual tabletop version. I really like the idea of having just a guy who's got gunner and tactics. Breaching Ace Pilot also seems really, really good, though. Evasive movement is also fantastic. It just makes you harder to hit all the time. You know what? We're going to go gunnery and piloting on Medusa here. Yep. Complete your training.
Complete.
And we'll hold out. Like, Glitch is the only person who has any real EXP left. I still have a little bit. I'm going to probably go pilot and tactics, because Pete is a light mech pilot. So I want to be able to run in and target lock stuff. I'm going to be a scout. Run in, be almost impossible to hit. I'm definitely going to go for Ace Pilot, and then we could throw sensor locks at things. That's going to be my bit. That's my contribution. I'm never going to be a particularly good shot.
What's up, boss?
Let's go look at our contracts, then. We've done everything we really need to do. $500,000. The salvage on this is ridiculous. We do have to go to Detroit to get there. It's 22 days away. This mission is actually in the system. We could go do this one right now and then fly over to do the humanitarians mission in Detroit. What do our finances look like? How much money are we burning a month here, I guess is the question. All right, so combined, we're burning, what is that, $265,000 a month? So either one of these missions pays for our whole month. It costs us $265,000 a month. We only have normal morale. Maybe we should probably up that a little bit. And our maintenance and whatnot will go up the more mechs we have. Why am I still paying interest on a bank loan? I don't have a bank loan. They bought me out. I'm not supposed to have interest. Let's go ahead and take the mission that's in system, and then we'll take the one that pays a lot. So we'll do lost supplies first. These do also give us, we get reputation for these particular factions. The better your reputation is with the faction, the better missions they give you. But also, when you buy things at the shops in their systems, that also makes them cheaper. Ultimately, you'll get a discount as well. So we're going to get 176,400. Our salvage is 2 out of 8. Oh, so when it shows a mission, it shows the max. Like the maximum pay. If we take no preferred salvage and only get... Yeah, see, I don't want to do that. I would honestly actually rather have the salvage than the money. We only get 2 guaranteed either way. No rep bonus. If we do this, we get a... Oh, you can also... get additional reputation by taking nothing. Like, you can go fight for basically free, and you get a huge reputation bonus. I don't really care about rep right now. I do care about salvage. Honestly, I would rather have more salvage than... What's the money difference on this? I actually think the extra 3 pieces of salvage are worth vastly more than the 70,000 bucks. Because we need components right now more than we need anything else. Let's go. We're fighting for found on this one, chat. You keeps what you gets. We have no mechs that are ready for battle, though. I'm an idiot. Yeah, you know what? Let's not accept that contract. And since we need to repair our mechs, let's go ahead and take this one. And we can spend the time flying there to actually fix those mechs. Again, I'm actually still more interested in the salvage. 3 guaranteed with 14 total salvage and still 181,000. Hells to the... Yeah, it's also in Tundra, which makes our heat less of a problem. Do it.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Engines primed. All hands prepare for transition.
We jumping. Alright, periodically you get some random events. Looks like we got a random event going here. Organized chaos. In a morning briefing, Yang jumps right in. Commander, the leopard's too small. My mech techs keep tripping over everything. Chief, we've talked about this, Darius says in exasperation. We can't exactly knock down any walls. Samir, insert yourself. What if we move some supplies into other parts of the leopard? The bunks, the kitchen, hell, I'll even store some boxes in the cockpit if it'll help. Tell Yang to just make do. Move only a smallest amount of... Fill every last corner of the leopard with mech-based supplies. I have a feeling like this is going to increase the efficiency of our mechs while decreasing morale. Let's take the middle of the road here. Company gains +1 tech points for 14 days. Medusa has gained the following tags. Low spirits. Pilot is low morale, will not be able to use inspiration abilities in battle as often. I figured that would do something to morale. That sucks, though. We like Medusa. He's good. The guy's got 3... He only has 3 kills? 6 missions and only 3 kills? Man, you suck. Pete, and my tiny little mech had 5 kills on our last mission. His kill-to-mission ratio, Chad, is terrible. What a whiny mercenary. I don't know, would you want to sleep on a big, greasy pile of fucking machinery? I think she kind of has a point, actually. I don't think I would want to sleep on a big pile of grease either. Oh, look, there's a... Also, you know, a lot of mech points are like sharp and pointy and potentially dangerous. Oh, yeah, I was sleeping on top of this medium laser and it discharged my bunk. Now I have a giant... Well, I don't even have a torso anymore. It's just gone. I vaporized myself in my sleep. Oh, could we make the timeline go, though? I'm sitting here and the little star streaks are going by thinking we're doing stuff, and actually we're just sitting around.
I've got the financial report.
Apparently all it takes to get a mech pilot down is just put some trash in a cockpit. Yeah, that's the secret to defeating any good mech pilot is just, you know, every morning wake up, shit in there, just take a poop in their cockpit. I'm thinking maybe we up for the next month. Maybe we spend a little more. So we had $2 million at the end of the month. We spent $265,000 operating expenses. We still have $1.7 million, which means we have operating expenses for like half of a year. Pete's opinion flips real quick when he looks at the stacks. K to D less than 1. Suddenly he sucks. You know what? Oh, that's a lot of money though. We would get +1 morale if we go generous, but that's real expensive. Yeah, you guys know what? Nah, you guys are fine. I mean, we could go chintzy. Nah, let's just do normal. I'm feeling like we're rolling in cash a little bit. I mean, I got a little jingle in my jeans, but I'm no Kanye West. I'm not selling people $1,200 pair of shoes just yet. We can't afford to go lavish. Now's not the time to buy Kim Kardashian a 75-carat diamond and propose. Now's the time to design next season's line of clothing and figure out how to sell a white t-shirt for $200. Come on, Jumper. There you go. Get all Hayden Christensen on this and go full Jumper for me. Alright, chat. Movie trivia and also question. So, you guys have all seen the movie Jumper with Hayden Christensen and Samuel L. Jackson. The question on Pete's mind is, and I know what my answer is to this question already, which is why I'm posing it. Have you guys seen that scene in Jumper where he's sitting on the couch and the remote control is just slightly out of reach? And rather than, like, lean over and grab the remote, he actually jumps like 1.5 feet to the right so that he can just pick it up? If you were a Jumper, is that what you would do? Would you jump? Would you use your power for such trivial bullshit? Or would you, like, just lean over and grab it? Because I can tell you right now, Perfidious Pete, I'm jumping the 8 inches, absolutely. I also am jumping like this 6.5 inches so I don't have to stretch. Like, I would never move. I'd just sit in a chair and jump it to wherever I needed to be. Like, I don't think I would ever use my legs ever again. The last cup. On your way to the Leopard's Galley, you run into Samira heading in the same way. Commander, it's been a long week. I know I can't make more hours in the day, but I can make more coffee. When you're in the cramped galley, you find Behemoth and Glitch in a tense standoff in front of a nearly empty coffee pot. Behemoth sees you. Commander, this is the last of the coffee. The XO says we won't have any more until the next supply run. I really want to take the coffee myself, but I don't like coffee, so just split it. Behemoth has gained the following tags. Okay, so these guys are in high spirits. Be able to use inspiration abilities more often in battle. So Medusa's in a dumps because she has to sleep on top of a laser cannon, but Behemoth and Glitch don't care about the laser cannon as long as they got plenty of coffee. Well, just give them their Starbucks then, I guess. Alright. I'd use it to jump Nicole Kidman. Jumper, how to give people muscle atrophy. Really, Nicole Kidman's the best you can come up with? If you had jumper powers, you think she's the best you could do? Seems like you're kind of aiming low. You know what, Razorback? You can do better. I'm going to encourage you. You can do better. Also, I don't think you could, Keith Urban seems like the kind who probably put up a pretty good fight. He seems scrappy. I don't know if you'd want to tango with Keith Urban. Can we get to Detroit, please? I don't like coffee, unsubbed, unfollowed. I don't drink coffee, chat. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't like coffee, don't drink it. I have other caffeine delivery systems, thank you. Right now, though, I'm drinking sparkling lemonade. It's fantastic. We've arrived at Detroit, Commander, ready to proceed with our current contract. For the love of God, yes, we need the money. It's going to be like we have to do another mission 18 days, or we're actually going to lose money this month. We're all about turning a profit here. What's this Jenner got in it? An SRM-4, 2 medium lasers. It's got a ton of lasers. And way too many jump jets and definitely not enough armor. Like, we could field that, but that thing needs a serious refit before I'm taking it onto the field of battle. Let's stick with the Spider for now, and we'll go refit this Jenner. I'm a tea drinker myself. I actually do like tea, chat. That's a perfectly cromulent alternative caffeine delivery system. Go for tea. Shadowhawk, so we're running the same 4max effectively. All right. Everybody's in the same spot. Glitch is back in action after her headshot from that bullshit Jenner. If one of your mechs is running hot, remember melee attacks don't generate heat. Well, I mean, moving does, but... What's your favorite type of tea? Earl Grey, hot? No, actually, Pete likes oolong. I like oolong tea. Earl Grey is not bad. If you give me my choices, a little bit of Earl Grey or a little bit of oolong, I'm going to say oolong. Oolong. It's also the best line in Professor Elemental's Cup of Brown Joy. When I say ooh, you say long. Ooh, long. Ooh, long. If you've never heard Cup of Brown Joy, Google that shit. Chap hop is a thing that never... It really should have had its day, and it kind of didn't. So we got to escort a convoy to safety and escape. Convoy of Merrick doctors administering to those recovering from the recent conflicts here in Detroit have become caught behind enemy lines when the ceasefire collapsed. The Lance of Mass tasked with the rescue have gone missing, so we are desperate for assistance from anyone. All right, let's do it. Desperation is good for business. Chap hop is amazing. Also like Mr. B, the Gentleman Rhymer. Convoy's just up ahead, awaiting our arrival. Move to their position and provide support as needed. Get them to safety, keep them intact, and get out of there when it's done.
After the mission,
Destroy any pirate forces between you and the rally point. Secure the convoy rally point. Alright, let's do this, Chad. By the way, you can play the game considerably zoomed in if you want to look at the little men, but I prefer like the zoomed out, more tactical view. I see no particularly compelling reason to not just sprint towards the deployment zone. We will move quite a bit faster here while we've got this road as well. Let's take advantage of the road.
Commander.
This is a sprint for you, huh? God damn, you're slow.
Affirmative.
We're not in combat time yet anyway because we haven't made contact with the enemy. Speaking of not slow, let's get Pete up here. Now, don't switch to the Shadowhawk, though. Just run to here. Look at my little spider. Pew! You feel about iced tea? Iced tea and hot tea. I like both. So they've got something coming in on our location. We need to kill that mech. We need to at least get vision on it. Can we get behind him? No. Do we know what kind of mech he is? We do not. Well, we could have Pete sprint up there and take a shot at him from the side with both of his medium lasers. We would be moving fast and in cover and therefore difficult to hit. I'm okay with this. What kind of mech is he? Oh, it's just a Jenner. So we're evasive. We have cover. This guy also is going to be evasive. This is where I really wish I had sensor lock. Fire everything.
All weapons committed.
Well, the two small lasers hit. And that put him into structure.
Additional enemies detected.
So we got two tanks coming in. It's good that we charged up then. Our spider can go kick the shit out of some of those tanks.
Ready for orders.
Medusa, you do have some weapons that'll be able to get on target here.
Position confirmed.
We've got a lot of weaponry here. Medusa is the person who can't use it. This is where I would love to use a precision strike. Go ahead and fire everything. We're in a polar climate, so heat's not really going to be an issue. Wow, we did get a head hit. We want to have Glitch go last, because one PPC to the right spot of that Jenner could take it down. You're never going to hit me, though. I'm fast as hell, I'm greasy evading, and I'm in the trees. You got no chance, son. No chance. Nobody touches the Pete. He's in a tiny mech, and he's fast as hell. 2 AC-5s, it's all that's in range. Rack them up. Some small amount of damage, but most importantly,
What can I do for you?
we took down some more of his evasion, which means this PPC shot from our Vindicator, we could really make it count. You really got to make it count here. We have hit both of its arms. This thing is a laser Jenner, so it's got a ton of lasers. I'm thinking maybe we go for the precision strike. We could cold shot one of these arms and try and take out two of its lasers. You know what? Yeah, go for it. Take out the arms.
Got it.
We destroyed its right arm, so we cracked half of his weapons on that first shot. He's got 2 medium lasers left in that right arm. You can't touch me, though. I'm invulnerable. I don't care about your shitty, stupid long-range missiles. So we have 2 options. We could go and kick the shit out of this guy. We have very little evasion. We will be able to give our guys vision on these tanks. I'd like to get more move for more evasion. We could also go up and try and just take out one of those tanks, but the Jenner's going to move next. Now, you know what? Take him down. We'll take our evasion bonus.
Physical attack.
Kicked him in the leg. I'm trying to knock him down. Nope. Give me those small lasers, though. Yeah, this galleon's gonna... It's gonna hurt us.
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
Yeah, that's real bad. We're still okay. He hit us in the center.
Waiting for orders.
So, if you move up, you have all of the targets in the universe. But not the best assortment of weaponry.
Receiving you.
We need Behemoth up here. Step into cover, though.
Roger that.
So this is pretty much mech XCOM. From what I've seen, this is way cooler. It's a little more... it seems like it's got maybe a little more depth of tactics than XCOM. I would love to crush this Jenner. But also, we need to do something about these tanks. Like, that Scorpion's a real problem. If we had multi-fire, this would be a great time to use it. The Jenner hasn't gone yet, though. You know what? We should take him down. Polar climate, just unload. Give him the full... Give him the sausage plate. Give him the whole charcuterie board. We didn't get him. We're getting shot in the back again. Yeah, that hurt. That's okay. Rear armor is never matters. That's what the rear armor is for. Taking pointless shots. This mech still has not gone.
Copy that.
Kick the... Okay, this Jenner's got to go, though. I don't want it to kick me or to get to my rear. We should multi-target something, though. Give me the multi-target. So you're A. I'm going to make you B because you're far away. Did I not make you B? I can't make you B. Well, I guess I'll make you B. And then B fired at. Actually, fire AC5 at him, too. Why take a ghetto shot to hit the Jenner when we can have a good shot at the tank and maybe kill it?
Roger that.
Jenner is still up. Got into the structure. Didn't get the tank, though.